If you're the kind of person who always has a lot of inner drama, who keeps overthinking and wandering in endless thoughts, then you probably also struggle with things like anxiety, depression, irritability, sleepless nights, poor focus, weak memory, or simply feeling drained all the time. What's happening here is not real thinking, it's what we call scattered thoughts. In Chinese we say, the monkey mind. They are just automatic reactions, shaped by your past, your family, your culture, what I call the first side of the mind. This first side is like your meat person, the part of you that lives by habits, by social programming, by what you were taught since childhood. Science tells us that more than half of our waking time is lost in this stream of thoughts. It burns out our brain's energy, lowers attention and memory, and over time even limits creativity and intelligence. In traditional Chinese medicine, overthinking is said to harm the heart and kidneys, leading to weakness, anxiety, restlessness, and trouble focusing. It creates a vicious cycle. The more you overthink, the more restless you become. The more restless, the less you achieve. The less you achieve, the more frustrated you feel. But life doesn't have to be this way. There is a way to break free, and it begins with one simple practice: entering stillness. In Chinese tradition, this is called rujing. It is the very first step in any real practice of self-cultivation. Without stillness, you cannot have true focus. Without focus, you cannot awaken awareness. And without awareness, you will always react automatically, like the meat person. So what is true stillness? It doesn't mean sitting silent with a stern face. Stillness is not about the body, it's about the mind. Think of a boxer, a race car driver, or an esports player. In the middle of competition, their body is in motion, but inside, they are completely focused with no stray thoughts. That's real stillness. When you are truly still, you hold your attention on one thing, and in that moment you gain something priceless: focus. With focus comes awareness. Awareness is the second side of the mind, the part that can watch the first side. When awareness is awake, you see your thoughts and emotions rise and pass. You don't need to fight them, and you don't automatically react to them. You simply observe, calm, steady, unmoved. This is what Buddhist texts call guanzizai, what psychology calls presence, and what people mean when they say living in the now. When awareness grows, sometimes you will enter a state called flow. In flow, you're so focused that all distracting thoughts fade away. There is only the task in front of you. This is the secret weapon of top students, elite athletes, and successful leaders. They aren't always smarter, they're just better at entering flow. But let's be honest, nobody can stay in this state all the time. Even great masters like Wang Yangming admitted that when thoughts became chaotic, he would pause, sit in silence, and return to awareness. Cultivation is not a one-time event. It is daily practice in big matters, and small polishing the mind again and again. With time, people around you will notice the change: a deeper calm, a steadier presence, and even a sense of inner dignity. That's the fruit of practice. Always remember, from stillness comes wisdom. When you learn to enter stillness and awaken awareness, your life will never be the same.